Skip it up and that up.
Body count. Take out as many as you can. Let's make it personal.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Rich of Review Tech USA, and when David Hasselhoff has sweaty nipples, you know things are about to get interesting. Okay, so a couple things interesting coming out of the Sony camp. The first one is that Naughty Dog is hiring for the next generation Sony console, which totally debunks the rumor that Sony is quitting the console race. A new job listing at Naughty Dog for a character artist states the studio is seeking a person to help build next-gen games. Additionally, this person has to be able to make million polygon characters in-game ready, whereas that's a big jump. I mean, if you go back to 2009, Uncharted 2, the characters are made of 80,000 polygons, so it shows there's a big boost in hardware performance for the next-gen console. Obviously, I don't know its specs. So, this is big for a couple reasons. Like I said, it proves that Sony's not quitting the console race. That was just a ridiculous rumor. That's why I want to talk about it in my previous video. And secondly, games are going to start winding down for this current generation. You're going to start seeing less exclusive titles come out, less big budget titles come out, which kind of sucks because I know a lot of people who just invested in this hardware, but this is a very long generation and this was bound to happen. So, interesting news. I'm curious about the game The Last of Us that Naughty Dog is developing, which seems like it's going to be the last game they're going to make for the PS3. So, it was inevitable, folks. We are in the twilight of the current generation. We should have been 2 years ago, so hey, you got your money's worth out of the consoles, and to those who just invested in this current generation, buyer beware, you knew it was coming. The second thing is that the data rates for the PS Vita have changed. The entry-level data rate, which is $15 a month for 250 megabytes, which is nothing, that's laughable, is $15. But the $25 2 gigabyte option is gone. It's off the table. Now you can either get the $15 250 megabyte option or a $30 3 gigabyte a month option, which is fine. I guess that's a decent amount of data for what you would do on a PS Vita anyway. But my beef with the whole 3G network thing with the Vita is that I don't know if any of you have used 3G. 3G is not that fast. I don't know what kind of online gaming you're going to do. I mean, I guess if you had a full 3G signal, you were right next to a tower, it would be tolerable. But 3G does not have the data rates, or the data speed, I should say, to handle online gaming. And, to spend $30 a month for a dedicated portable gaming console to game online when I know it's not going to be reliable, because like I said, 3G just cannot handle what you need to do. I think it's going to be a wash. I really think that the 3G model of the Vita is a waste of money. I could be wrong. Maybe they're doing some kind of compression so you don't deal with latency with online gaming, but just if anyone's interested in the Vita, just take my advice. Just get the Wi-Fi model. Wi-Fi is everywhere now. Like, I have Optimum Online. They have Wi-Fi. I can get Wi-Fi driving in my car, so spare the money, use it to buy a couple games or use it to buy the ridiculously expensive memory cards for the Vita. It's just the 3G is not worth it. If it was 4G, that might be different, but 3G is just not fast enough. I promise you, I have 3G on my phone. I mean, to download files here and there, it's okay, but to do any kind of gaming or anything that really requires a lot of bandwidth, it's just not going to happen. It's not worth it. It's not worth the money. I promise you. Anyway, guys, leave your thoughts on these topics below. Tell me what you think about Naughty Dog working on next-gen games. Tell me what you think about the data plans for the PS Vita, and if you think getting them is worth it, especially with the very slow 3G service. And make sure to rate this video, favorite, comment, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for supporting Review Tech USA. It is genuinely appreciated. Have a good one.